Hey, look at that. That's the button that I forgot to hit in the live session. So, if you are watching this recording and you actually attended the live session, you will notice that it's slightly different in pacing than what we did live because this one's actually recorded after that because I forgot to hit record. So, I am going to record a session now because I promised all of you a recording and I would want to get what I paid for. So I think I've got everything correct this time. So, hello, good morning, friends. My name is Bria Varner. My pronouns are she, her, and I am coming to you from the unceded territories of the Humano and the Kickapoo and the Comanche and the Lipan Apache that's colonized as Abilene, Texas. We've got a 60 minutes of seated Tai Chi fundamentals, first part in the series today. This is part 1 of 3. Um, so our agenda, get my iPad so that I know what we're doing and what order we're doing it. So we're going to start with some Qigong to get us warmed up. Excuse me. And then we'll go, that'll be about 10 minutes, and then we'll go into the basic moves, which are the exercises that build into the Tai Chi form. After the basic moves, we'll take a little bit of a break so that you can get some water, go to the bathroom if you need to. And then we'll work on the Tai Chi form for about 15 minutes or so. And then we'll end with about 10 minutes of meditation. So get yourself comfortable, and I'm going to go plug in at least one of my iPods because apparently one of them does. It's always this right one. Yes, you can still hear me. Oh, also, if you want to, I want to rename myself. I have this set up and saved for when I do CEU classes online. Okay. All right, so you're gonna want to find a comfortable seat in a chair. So, got my chair back here. Gonna want to make sure that that chair is not going to be scooting on you because we are going to be moving in that chair. So I've got the yoga mat underneath my chair for that purpose. You could also back the chair up against a wall if that's more convenient for you. That could work as well. Um, Other things to consider, you want to make sure that you are listening to your body at all times. Very important. That's one of the founding principles of Tai Chi is learning to listen to our body, mind body practice, right? But also that helps keep us safe. If something doesn't feel right to you during the session, um, we can modify. Just let me know. Um, can shoot me an email on by the contact form on my website sagebrainwellbeing.com, and we can work on some modifications that are more specific to you and your body. And yeah, so let's go get started. Turn off Siri. Yeah. Okay. So first we want to take a look at our posture. We want, oops, I still have my socks on because I was getting cold. Get my socks off. I like to practice with bare feet, just as an awareness practice so that I can feel better what my feet is are doing and what my body weight is doing. But if practicing barefoot isn't part of your game plan, that's okay. You can be in shoes or whatever you want. Ditto clothes. I'm just in what's comfortable for me. You're welcome to wear whatever's comfortable for you too. All right. So we're going to be having our feet underneath our knees, sit bones on the chair, head over heart, heart over sit bones and pelvis. Let's take our body forward and back. And close your eyes if that feels comfortable to you. Just want you to put your attention on your sit bones and find the forward backwards center for you. We'll do the same side to side. Shift side to side. Find your side to side center. And it should come to rest right in the dead center for you. So your center may look a little bit different than mine does, and whoever's sitting next to you, and that's okay. We are all fearfully and wonderfully made, and we are all made slightly different. So next we're going to take a hand onto our chest and a hand onto our belly, and we're going to work on some belly breaths or diaphragmatic breathing. You're going to breathe into your belly, and then out, your belly's going to fall. Into your belly goes the breath. And as you breathe out, your belly's going to fall. We'll do a couple of those. This is called diaphragmatic breathing. We in the Western world don't tend to breathe this way, even though this is the way we're designed to breathe. And we don't breathe this way because of our terrible posture. And when we're not breathing this way, we tend to breathe more into our chest. That's why you have a hand on your chest so you can feel if you're breathing into your chest versus into your belly. Because the reason that we want to do this is because breathing into our belly actually activates our diaphragm muscle, which is right here. It's what we're working on here. Using our diaphragm to breathe helps our lungs fully expand and use all the parts of our lungs to breathe versus just the top parts up here, which is what we use when we're chest breathing. And we're using the entirety of our lungs to breathe. That's one, since the way that we're designed to breathe, it helps to calm down our nervous system and put us into a rest and digest mode, and not so much a fight, flight, freeze mode. I often like to start my day with just a few of these. Make sure my nervous system is starting in the right place. Let's do one more. Good job. Okay, I'm gonna take your hands down to your sides. Close your eyes again if you feel comfortable doing that, or take your gaze unfocused to a point in the room. And take your attention to the thumb over on this side of your body. Might have to wiggle it to get your attention over there. And you'll take your attention to the pointer finger. Wiggle it a little bit if you need to get your attention there. Then to your middle finger, your ring finger, your pinky finger. And we'll switch over to your opposite hand. Take your attention to the pinky finger. You need to wiggle it a little bit to get your attention onto that side of your body. And to your ring finger, a little bit if you need to. Middle finger, get attention to your pointer finger. Take your attention to your thumb. When I take my attention to a certain part of my body like that, that part of my body tends to warm up and tingle a little bit, which is a normal sensation. You may not feel anything at all, and that's totally normal too. You may feel something different. You may feel cold. You may feel zingers. You may feel kind of a buzzing or a numb sensation. All of that is normal. Now we're going to bring your hands in front of you, palms facing together, and I want you to take your attention from your fingers to your palms. Have that sensation be in your palms as well, whatever you're feeling or whatever you're not feeling. And then expand that sensation to your whole hands. Now I want you to imagine that sensation that you're feeling as something physical on your hands. I envision mine as a light around my hands. Now I want you to envision that light going from one hand to the other, filling up that space between your hands. So this is the chi, or the life force. So life force in Tai Chi is similar to prana in the yogic tradition. In a Western Christian tradition, I would call it similar to love. So that's what we're going to be using to refer to this energy during the session is love. That seems to be more inclusive of uh, lots of different cultures. So what I want you to do is close your eyes and feel that love bouncing back and forth between your palms. What does it feel like to you? Is it hot? Is it cold? What color is it? Mine right now is warm. And the colors, it's kind of a marble of yellow, white light with some purples in it. It's very pretty. What color is yours? One of the good things about this intention setting with our love energy chi here is that if what we're seeing doesn't please us, we can change it. So if I wanted to change mine to a green color, I can do that. All right. So we are going to be taking our ball of love here between our hands, and we are going to work on expanding it. We're going to take our arms out to the side and then condense it back. Expand it out to the sides and then condense. Expand out to the sides and then condense. Good job. One more time. Expand out to the side and then condense. All right. My love ball feels a little bit denser and stronger now. So now that my love has been concentrating, I can share it to the world. So that's what we're going to do next. So we're going to take our love ball up to one side, share it with the world, bring some back to us. Other side, share some love to the world, condense it again back to us. Share some love to the world, condense it down to us. One more time, the other side. Share love to the world, condense it down to us. Okay, now that we've shared some love, we're going to get some love back from the world. We're going to take some love in from the world and bring it to us. Take some love in from the world and bring it to us. Take some love in from the world and bring it to us. One more time. Bring some love to the world and us. Now we're going to get some bigger motions going with our arms here. We're going to take it in a big circle up over our head, gather up some more love, and we're going to just bathe ourselves in it. Gather up love from the world and bathe ourselves in it. Breathe in as we gather up the world's love, and breathe out as we bathe it. One more time. Gather up love from the world, breathe in, and breathe out. Bathe. Good job. All right. We will go on to the basic moves next. We'll have about 10 to 15 minutes here. All right. So first we want to recheck in with our posture. Make sure our feet are underneath our knees. Hips are under our heart, which is under our head. Get a few more diaphragmatic breaths in here. So breathe into your belly and out. Into the belly and out. One more. Into the belly and out. All right, I'm going to have some heavy arms beside you. Want to make sure our shoulders are melting down our spine. Our hands feel heavy by our sides. We want to make sure that we're keeping these heavy arms the entire session so that our shoulders don't creep up around our ears like this. We don't want that. So our first activity, we're going to put your hands on your knees here. Heavy arms again still. And we're going to be taking your head over your feet and then back up tall. Head over your feet, back up tall. Head over your feet, back up tall. One more time. Head over your feet, back up tall. Next one, we're going to go on a little flying adventure for crane takes flight. We're going to take some wings out to our sides and fly. And close your eyes, pretend that you're soaring over the clouds. What color are the clouds under you? Are they light and fluffy? Maybe you're flying over storm clouds today. Or maybe they're reflecting the colors of a sunset back to you. Oranges, yellows, reds, purples. All right, bring your arms back down to the earth. I'm gonna work on some weight shifting next for bear rooting. So we're gonna take your weight onto one sits bone and then to the other sits bone. Make sure you're staying really tall as you do this. You can kind of see my head going back and forth there. Okay, we're gonna add on. So whichever side you are leaning towards, you're gonna lift that heel. Lean and lift the heel. Lean and lift the heel. Lean and lift the heel. Good. Okay, if you're feeling comfortable there, we'll go to picking up the foot. So lean, pick up foot. Lean, pick up foot. Lean, pick up foot. Good job. Do one more on each side. Very good. Come back to center. Okay, our next part, we'll do stable and open. So we're going to do that same leaning motion. So we're going to lean to one side. Opposite foot is going to pivot out on the heel. So lean, pivot, opposite foot. Lean, pivot, opposite foot. Good. Lean, pivot, opposite foot. Lean, pivot, opposite foot. One more time on each side. Good job. Back to center. All right, the next one is called holding the moon. You're gonna lace your fingers together. If, like me, you tend to have shoulders that run out of energy pretty quick, or you can take your fingers and just touch them together, whichever feels comfortable to you. We're going to be taking your arms up as far as feels comfortable to you, and then back down towards your lap. Up as far as feels comfortable to you, and back towards your lap. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. Up and down. Good. All right. Next one is called Gathering the Stars. So we're going to be combining a couple of the motions that we've done so far. We'll start with just the arms, get those going first. So you're going to be weight shifting onto one hip, and then throwing your arms up in a Y shape to the opposite side. So weight shift, arms up. Weight shift, arms up. Weight shift, arms up. One more time to each side. Weight shift, arms up. Weight shift, arms up. Back to center. Okay, we're going to add on to that. So this time we're going to be weight shifting, pivoting your opposite foot of your weight shift, then your arms come up. So weight shift, pivot heel, arms come up. Pivot, weight shift, pivot, arms come up. Weight shift, pivot, arms come up. Good job. Weight shift, pivot, arms come up. One more to each side. Weight shift, pivot, arms come up. Good job. We're getting a little fancier now. Okay, now we've got Tai Chi stance progressions going next. So we're going to put one foot in front of the other slightly at an angle. And then we're going to be taking your head forward and back up tall. Forward and back up tall. So I was working with this series with one of my rehab clients this week, and he had a question about this particular motion. He asked why we needed to change the foot stance here. So the reason that we're changing the foot stance is that this is a different balance challenge. This is what I would call a stride stance, and is closer to what your feet will do when you're walking. Working on your balance for walking. Or running, if you're more of the athlete type. One more time forward, back up tall. Okay, we're gonna add on to this. We're gonna have your arms down by your side, and as you reach forward with your head, you're gonna reach forward with your hands as well. And as you come back up tall, your arms are going to reach behind you. So forward, back. Forward and back. Forward and back. There's a saying in Tai Chi that Tai Chi is rooted in the feet and expressed in the arms. So let your arms go, let them express the motion. And all my instructions here are suggestions. So if your body feels like it needs to do something else, go for it. Go one more time. Good. Okay, we're going to change it up a little bit. So whichever foot you have forward, the opposite hand is going to reach forward when you come forward. And then when you come back up tall, the opposite hand will reach forward. So it's going to look like this. Some twisting going here. Expressing your arms as you feel comfortable doing. Let it flow with those heavy arms. One more time. Good. Okay, back to center. We're going to be changing up our feet. So I'm going to have the other foot forward a little bit at an angle. So we'll start with just the lean. So forward over your feet and back. Forward over your feet and back. Forward over your feet and back. Another thing that this particular motion is good for is retraining sit to stand. So being able to stand up. This is the motion you have to do with your trunk to initiate standing. Do one more. Good. All right. Having arms down by your side, we'll reach forward with arms and back. Up tall. Forward, up tall. Forward, up tall. Forward, up tall. Forward, up tall. Good. All right, I'm going to switch your hands. So opposite hand of your forward foot is going to be reaching forward when you lean forward, and it will be reaching back as you come up tall. So it's going to look like this. Expressing your arms as you feel your body needs. Good, nice. All right, come back to center. Level out your feet again. Okay. We are going to take about a 5-minute break. You are welcome to get some water, take a potty break, whatever it is you need to do for about 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll have about 15 minutes of the form, the Tai Chi form. So I'm going to mute myself while we do that, while I'm getting a drink so that I'm not gurgling in your ear. Okay, I'm back. You want to get yourself comfortable in your chair again. Um, full disclosure, when I arrived at my filming location today, there was an unhoused person sitting pretty close to the front door outside, and they were asleep at that point, and I figured it would cause less of a kerfuffle and be kinder to just let him sleep. But it looks like that person is waking up now. So if you hear something funny in the background, that's probably what it is. But don't worry, I'm safe. I'm behind a locked door. So I'm not worried about me, and they are taking care of themselves. So we'll get on to the form about 10 to 15 minutes. Chair, phones, load up, okay? Then let's start over from the beginning. The beginning, hands float down the pelvis, pivot heel, step forward. Good. And we're going to add on to that. So your opposite hand from your forward foot is going to come on top of that thigh with your palm facing up, and the opposite hand is going to have palm facing down. So here is your chi love ball back again. Okay. All right. We'll start from the beginning. Beginning, hands float up, wrist to shoulders, hands to thighs, foot pivots on heel, step forward, hand that is opposite of your forward foot is going to come on top of your forward thigh, palm up, other palm facing. We're going to take that love chi ball to the opposite hip and expand our chi ball. Good. Then back up tall. Okay. Back to the beginning. We'll do that a couple times. Here we go. Beginning. Pivot foot steps forward, hand to forward hip, rotate hand to back hip, expand the ball. Good. Okay, back to the beginning. Beginning, Pivot foot, step forward, chi ball on forward hip, chi ball on back hip, expand our ball. Good. Back to the beginning, and this time we're going to add to that. Beginning, pivot heel, step forward, opposite hand of forward foot, touching the forward thigh or a chi ball. Rotate your chi ball to the opposite hip, expand our chi ball, back up tall, and your hands are going to make an X in front of you. Lean forward. Good. Okay, from the beginning there. Beginning. Pivot foot, step forward, opposite hand of your forward foot over the forward thigh, rotate to the opposite hip, expand your ball, hands to an X, lean forward with your X. Good. All right, we'll start from the beginning one more time there, and then we'll add on this time, okay? Beginning, hands float up, wrist to shoulders, hands to thighs. Weight shift to one side, pivot the opposite heel, step forward slightly with the other foot. The hand that is opposite of your forward foot is going to go on top of your forward foot thigh. And the same side hand as the forward foot is going to go hovering over your opposite hand. Going to rotate to the other side. Expand the ball, lean forward, back up tall, make an X in front. As you lean back, your hands are going to palm out towards your shoulders and then push forward as you lean forward again. And float down as you come back up tall. Okay, let's take that from the beginning. Beginning, wrist to shoulders, hands to thighs, rotate heel, step forward slightly, other foot, opposite hand to forward thigh, rotate to backwards thigh, expand your ball as you lean forward, contract as you lean back, make an X with your hands, lean forward, press with your X, up tall, hands rotate, palm out towards your shoulders, push forward, and float down. Good. We'll do that one more time, and then we'll start transitioning towards the opposite side, okay? Beginning. Pivot heel, step forward, chi ball here, over your forward foot tip, rotate towards your back hip, expand your ball forward, X, press forward, rotate palms out, hands to shoulders, press forward. Okay, hands are going to float down. Now we're going to be switching your feet. So bring forward foot backwards and backwards foot, take a step forward. So this time, now we're going to do everything on the opposite side. So we're going to take the opposite hand of your forward foot facing upwards on top of your hip. Same hand of your forward foot floating above the hand that is on the thigh. Now you've got your chi ball set up. We're going to take that to the opposite hip, the hip that is the backwards hip. Going to expand your ball there. Lean forward, back up tall, hands float together in an X. Press forward. Good. Back up tall. Hands rotate out to your shoulders. Press forward as you lean. Hands float down to your side. Good. We'll go 2 more times through the whole thing, and then we'll go into our meditation to end. So beginning, hands float back to shoulders, and to thighs, pivot heel, step forward, chi ball over forward foot, thigh, rotate our chi ball to the back, hip, thigh, expand the ball as you lean forward, back up tall, hands form an X in front of you, press forward, back up tall, flip your hands, palm away from you, at the shoulders, and push forward, hands float down. We'll switch feet. So opposite hand of forward foot faces up on thigh. Same side hand of forward foot faces down over the other hand to form your ball. We'll take your ball to the opposite side and we'll expand our ball. Back up tall. Hands form an X in front of you. Lean forward. Good. Hands rotate, palm forward to your shoulders and then push forward. Good. Back down. Good. One more time, all the way through. Beginning. Pivot heel. Step forward. Tai Chi ball over forward thigh. Tai Chi ball over back hip. Expand your ball. Lean forward. Come up tall. Hands form an X and then press forward. Back up tall. Hands rotate out, palms forward at your shoulders, and then push forward as you lean. Hands back to your sides. I'm going to switch your feet. Bring the other one forward. Get your Tai Chi ball in place over your forward foot. So opposite hand comes to your thigh that is on the forward foot. Other hand faces the thigh hand. We're going to rotate over. We're going to expand our ball. Back up tall, create an X in front of your face and forward. Back up tall, hands rotate out, palms forward to your chest. Push forward there. Hands float down to your side. Feet come back neutral. Good job. You made it through your first form. So I know that that form is a lot to take in one session. The future sessions will build on that, but they don't have as much in each session. So there'll be a lot of review in the coming sessions. So if you didn't get it down today, that's okay. If you need something to focus on what your feet are doing, because if your feet are good and rooted and they're doing what they need to be doing, then the rest of it will flow with practice. All right, so get yourself comfortable. We'll go into a guided meditation for about 10 minutes. Welcome to sit. Continue sitting. You can lay down, whatever feels comfortable to you. Let's start with just taking 3 deep belly breaths. So inhale, pause at the top, and then exhale. Again. And one more. Feeling the ground under you, I invite you to join in this loving breath meditation. We simply inhale and exhale, dreaming our life into being with our conscious connection. Inhale, draw love up from the earth into your body. Exhale, allow love to sink back into the earth from your body. Serenely gaze inwards, looking inside your heart. Move your thoughts out and tune into your core you, the essential you. Exhaling gently, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Know that love lives in you. Enjoy the slow movement of your breath in and out of your body. Receiving your breath and then letting it go. Feel your love align with your slow breath. Exhale, let go. Inhale, receive love. Dissolve into nothingness. Open your eyes slightly into a soft gaze, becoming aware of the love surrounding you. Slowly inhale, draw up, feel yourself expanding out into all that is around you, effortlessly inhaling. Exhale, let go. Inhale, live in freedom. Exhale, leave feeling comfortable, feeling your truth rising within you. Enter into the deep space of your being, the stillness of your sacred being, aware of your breath rising and falling. You are dissolving into nothingness. Know we are together, traveling on the breath. As we draw in, know that what you desire is coming true for you. Drawing it in on the inhale, feel the love pulsing through your veins. Feel it ignite your fingertips, all of your being. Inhale radiant love, feeling the love working through every cell of your being. As you exhale, letting go of all that no longer serves you. Simply be with your breath. There's nothing else. Inhale, life renews. Bring in beauty and harmony. As we exhale, we let go. We step into infinity, drawing the love up with our breath, luminous, gentle love, letting go. You are fluid. You are wonderful. You are truly alive. Feel it in every cell of your being. Feel out into the space around. As you inhale, know you are part of your surroundings, bathing in the love wherever you are. If thoughts arise, simply let them go, as they are not you. You are one with your sacred breath. You are eternal love and peace. You are supported. You are one with the world. Be at peace. At this time, I invite you into a few minutes of silent meditation or prayers of your choice. I'll ring the bell when this time is complete. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Start bringing your conscious awareness back onto this plane of earth. Take your arms in and out. Give yourself a hug. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself today. Give a few kicks. Knees in and out. Another couple of twists. Loose again. Well, thank you all so much for coming. I truly do appreciate you. Hope today has been enjoyable for you. So, check the calendar. So, the next time for our second session for the seated Tai Chi Fundamentals series is going to be the second Sunday in March. So that's going to be, or not March, February. Second Sunday in February is going to be February 9th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. That will be our session 2 of 3. And our third one will be on March 9th, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time. Besides those, which you get included in the series that you've signed up for here. So I hope to see you again at the February 9th session. Besides that, I've also got a meditation and breathwork session coming on Monday, February 3rd at noon. You're more than welcome to attend that as well. That would be another sign up on my website, sagebrainwellbeing.com/offerings. You'll find that. Um, Sign up on that page for more information. You can do that practice in whatever position feels comfortable for you. So you can do it in sitting like we did today. You can do it lying down. You can do it in standing if you wish. You can do it standing on your head. It doesn't matter. Whatever feels comfortable to you. Um, let's see. I think that's what I've got going on next. Um, let's see. Don't see anything there that I need to worry about. Okay. Um, I guess as a wrap up, um, take note of how you're feeling right now. That is the Tai Chi working in you. And I will see you next time. Again, I am Bria Varner. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm coming to you from the unceded lands of the Humano, the Kickapoo, the Lipan Apache, and the Comanche peoples that's been colonized as Abilene, Texas. And I am going to be completing this session. So see you next time. Bye.